Just can't interact with that box. Orc scarf linen. Now, I only know because of the speech bubbles, but it's weird that the office is right on the other side of that wall. It's like he has a whole separate staircase to get to the office, even though it's just, he could have had a door, like, right here. Did you exhaust all the dialogue? With the guy in the office? With Christian? Check.
That's not it.
Yeah, he has nothing else to say. This is what appears to be another one of the peasants' rooms. What was that? Like a little knife or something? Beer, mead. This is another room that could have belonged to the Mint Master. Getting my feet all over the bed like an animal. Pitcher. Cobweb. Dude, if it's like in a rafter or something, or it's like on a crossbeam, oh my gosh. I'm gonna be just, ugh. Because if they were realistic with this, and it's just hidden in some like, if it's like, for example, on top of that beam, you know, you just have to know. I often forget my key in my vest. It's just gotta find his vests. And this looks like a place for his servants or guards, so I doubt it would be in here. If it's so important. What is this? There's like a little bed under the big bed. Well, we're almost done with our second lap. And I haven't found this dang thing. Behind them? No. Nothing in those three containers. Nothing in that. Nice weather. Just start mashing stuff. I've been clicking on basically anything you can interact with other than just like benches and sitting on the benches. Fucking games with subtlety, it doesn't work sometimes. Weapons are a solution. It doesn't let me hit the wall. Can you destroy chests? No, you can't destroy chests. I would think if it's going to be hidden somewhere, it would be in this room or in one of the fancy bedrooms.
What an utter mess. Don't think the Mint Master would be so disorganized.
You know, so far, I've not had to Google anything in this game. Right now, I'm pretty stumped.
What an utter
Is the whole building his property? I don't know. Like, you come in, when you enter this place, you pass through this area that looks like, this looks like a dye trader's workshop. And you go up the stairs, and then there's like Mint Master's room. But then back here, there's like completely separate stuff, but there's a few fancy rooms up here. It's like, this could be a rich person's bedroom. So I'm not actually sure if this is his property or not. I can give you a rhyme as a clue. A rhyme? Sure, give me the rhyme. Like, that'd be the first place you would look, but the Scarlet Letter says it should be out in the open. Maybe, but I did do a full lap of the place. When you're driving in a Chevy, you feel something heavy. You put the heavy to the levee because the levee was dry. What? I'm driving in a Chevy. What the hell are you talking about? Diarrhea. What? Okay, so you're suggesting it's in a bathroom? I don't know. Have I seen a bathroom in this place? I don't think I have. Does he have like a porta potty? Invest. Oh my god. Really? It's not even in the building.
Fuck you, Babak, wherever you are.
It's out. It was outside. Oh my god. Ah. Okay. Yeah, the quest marker was in the building, so I thought it was in the building. All right. It's not as bad as when we had to pull the guy out of the poop the other day. Honestly, though, that's so silly, because, like, the whole thing was that if no one could find the key and they thought Vivek took the key with him, he would be hunted down to be killed, because that's the key to the treasury. And so, like, why would you put it in the toilet? That could easily just get lost. That seems like a good way to get hunted down.
was at the Mint Master's place.
Hold on. Everybody should be hearing this. Well, how did it go? Do you have the key?
Aye, I've got it. But it stinks a bit.
Quel puanteur! Put it away unless you want to see my breakfast.
What about the Mint Master? Will he help us out?
Vavat got out of the town. But in his house, I met Christian of Pisek, the steward of the Italian court. He promised to help us if we get in a tight spot.
Can we trust him?
I think so. He owes me. But he's afraid they'd know if he was involved.
Did he tell you anything interesting?
Nothing at all.
Let's get to the point. We must have everything ready before Catherine returns from Loretz. Especially the way through to the court.
I should say so. If I'm going to send my men, I have to know exactly where the way through is to be made.
That'll be your job, Henry. And Brabant's going with you.
Excuse-moi? Why should I?
Because you've been telling us you know the Kuttenberg underground like the back of your hand.
And I do, but not firsthand.
Not my first
Only from my
hand.
maps and drawings. Nobody will let men of my standing enter those moldy shafts.
Where are the others, anyway? Kubienka, Ada, and Janos.
They heard there was work to be done, so they left à l'anglaise.
Did you do the work of 3, eh? At least with your mouth.
They're getting some wagons so we can move the silver. If Pisak wasn't lying, there's quite a haul there.
What exactly are we supposed to do in that cellar?
Get as far as you can, and mark the spot where Brabant's men will start digging.
I see. Why do I feel like that sounds a bit too easy?
Well, we have no idea what's really down there, so you'd better have a weapon handy.
Come now. Surely you do not mean...
Rutard's daughter will tell you more. She came up with this part of the plan.
If Brabant doesn't want to go into the tunnels, I'll go with someone else.
With Ruthard's daughter, eh? One night wasn't enough for you.
Oh
I
my
meant with
god.
somebody like Sam. He knows his way around the town underground too.
Oui, oui. That is a good idea.
Why
She's
not?
right there.
Maybe the
Do you see her in the
cold down there will
background?
cool his hot head.
They made that
What are you
loot
lot
comment.
doing in the
She's right
meantime?
there.
We'll be doing the planning. We've got to bring those captured Italians to the Devil's Den somehow. They'll just sit tight till we give them back their legate, and then we'll let them all go.
The main thing is keeping Godwin away from the booze. Or we'll have no way of talking to the gents from Rome.
So Sutter.
I'm gonna go explore the underground passages that lead to the Italian court. Can you tell me more about them?
What exactly would you like to know?
Where exactly are the tunnels?
They run under most of Italian Street. Some are remnants of the original mine gallery, but other parts are much more recent. So far, only the section from Rutard Palace to the crypt under the church is accessible.
Well, the church is quite a long way from the court. If the tunnel has collapsed anywhere, we're out of luck.
Right. But the tunnels were checked properly before they started building the church. If some part collapsed, we'd be the first to know.
Mine
Tell
gallery.
me more about this mine gallery.
It's been abandoned for years, but we could use it. According to the drawings, it's very close to the court cellars. Christian of Pisek confirmed it.
That's a very strange coincidence.
My father said King Wenceslas had long suspected he had enemies among his own ranks. Maybe he had an escape route built. He just didn't finish it in time.
What was the tunnel to the crypt used for?
It's a safe route for anyone who wants to disappear undetected. Just like the one we took to get here.
Has anyone ever used it?
No one that I know of. The servants used it to dispose of waste.
Waste? What kind?
It leads from the kitchen, so I'm sure you can imagine. Bones, scraps, slops.
Oh, wonderful. What exactly am I supposed to be looking for down there? What are we searching for?
We need to find and mark the point where the crypt wall joins with the tunnel. When we break through the wall, only a thin partition will be between us and the cellars of the Italian court.
But how will I know I've found the right place?
You can tell if there's a cavity behind the wall by the sound it makes. The gallery is also damp, so the spot might be a different color.
So, I'll be knocking on the walls in the dark and looking to see if any is a different shade.
Well, yes. Pretty much.
Thanks for the advice. Anything else I should know?
You'd better hold your nose and look before your feet when you enter.
All right then. I'll try.
Alright, explore the underground passage with Sam.
It appears we're supposed to go and mark the path for carrying out the silver.
I thought you were going with Brabant. He boasted that he knows those passageways.
Might as well earn some brownie points with our bro.
I told him I'd rather go with you.
You made the right choice. Brabant would have talked your head off.
Well, are we ready to go and take a look underground?
Absolutely. Where is the entrance anyway?
In the kitchen.
That's a promising start.
Oh. Do you think the key ended up in the toilet because he swallowed it? There is no way that key was like... No, there's no way that went through the digestive tract. They would get stuck somewhere in the middle. Even if you could somehow swallow it, which I doubt, that would get stuck somewhere in your middle and you'd just be screaming. There's no way. You'd be surprised.
Let us go.
I'm not buying it.
Smell.
Well, they cleaned up the kitchen pretty well, considering how trashed it was earlier.
How long have they been throwing shit down here? It is nearly up to my knees. Perish. And it's bloody slippery. Ugh. The nerve of Jiska and Dry Devil. I give them coin, and they send me to wade through shit. Stay close to me. The path might branch off somewhere. We would not want you to get lost.
You won't scare me. I'm not a child.
You are scared shitless, I can tell. If I keep breathing this air for much longer, I might be sick. I wonder what schmuck feels the need to hide his stuff down here. Hey, what is that? There is someone here.
Yeah, they're right there.
Am I imagining things?
What are you doing here?
Sitting around, twiddling our thumbs.
Is it not obvious? They are stealing from your Christian brothers.
What are you looking for on those corpses? Valuables?
They don't have any.
These poor wretches was already robbed by our grandfather's grandfathers. We're happy with trifles.
What do you mean?
Well, fingers, teeth. If we get lucky, some smaller bones too. Lennox pays well for those.
Lennox?
Who is this Lennox?
You don't know that numbskull?
He's the gravedigger in Sedlitz. He's not the sharpest, but he helps us make a decent living.
What's decent about it?
We never harmed a living soul. Can you say the same?
Who'd you sell the relics to?
We stay clear of selling. What if someone recognized their grandfather's thumb?
Who is going to recognize their grandfather's thumb bone?
That could be awkward.
Lennox, the gravedigger from Sedlitz, sells them for us. It seems more trustworthy coming from him.
Who's buying thumb bones?
How did you get here?
We hid behind the altar. Then we broke in here at night when the church was closed.
We were gonna wait a while before we got to work. Then we heard a loud noise.
Someone was a bit too keen and closed the lid of the crypt.
So we're kinda trapped here.
Serves you right. That's what you get for disturbing the dead.
Wait, How did you two get in here?
That's what I'd like to know too.
Fuck off.
Suit yourself. We'll beat it out of you then.
Oh my god. You don't want to do this, guy.
Go to hell.
Do you see our equipment? You don't want to do this.
I'll rip your ass open! You'll die for that, you bastard! A death for a death!
Why are you doing this?
I'm hit.
That was such a stupid thing for you to attack us for. These people died for grandfather's thumb bone. Why is Sam say, Jesus, I'm hit? I don't know. Dude, he didn't even say a word. He just starts walking away. Like, well, off we go. Dude, is he limping? Did you really get that wounded from those guys, Sam?
Nothing here. We have to go somewhere else. No, this is not it. It does not go any further, so it has to be around here somewhere. Take a look around. Keep your eyes peeled
Oi,
so we do not have
that
to
sounds
stay here
different.
all night.
We have it. That might do it.
Come, let us go back. Have you ever been to Kuttenberg?
That's barely visible.
Before all this, I mean.
A long time ago. With Martin.
Is that so?
Aye. He was here on business and brought me along as help. But I didn't see much. Martin met with a customer in the morning, and we drove back home in the evening.
Perhaps we passed on the street and did not even know it.
Give him a potion? It's not an option. Look in the bottom right. There's no interaction with Sam. Man, that beggar slapped him up good. Morning, Mugga Chad. Hey, Mezzy. He's too prideful to ask for a potion. I could see that. Report to Zishka. This goes to the courtyard. He's upstairs.
A priest. Such a den of iniquity.
Well, I've seen worse.
Sam and I walked through the cellar as far as we could, and marked the spot where we should dig.
Well done. Brabant has found some men in the meantime. He may refuse to go down tunnels, but he does have his uses. Considering how much coin he promised them all, I reckon they'll do everything they can to make sure we get out alive. Oh, and while we're on the subject, take this. You've done a lot of good work. You deserve it.
175 groschen.
What now then? Have you come up with a way to get to the legate and persuade him to take us to the Italian court?
I should say so. Hey, listen up, all of you. You're done for today, but get plenty of sleep. We'll chase you from your beds early in the morning.
Oh, is that really necessary?
It is. We'll be riding to Lorette's.
Cardinal Pozzo goes to bed with the chickens and gets up before the crack of dawn. After the morning prayer, he eats breakfast together with his retinue, and no one is allowed to disturb them. So everything should be nice and quiet when you pay him a visit.
If we don't persuade him to get us into the Italian court, we're fucked. So don't do anything stupid, right?
Should we be prepared for a fight?
That shouldn't be necessary. Godwin insisted he'll sort things out peacefully with the Cardinal. But I reckon we'll have to twist his arm a bit. And while Godwin's persuading His Eminence to put on a show with us at the Italian court, the Devil, Janosch, Kubienka, and Ada will take his retinue away to the Devil's Den.
Hagen and Urso will be waiting for us there to keep them under guard.
So what exactly am I supposed to do?
Like I said, stand beside Godwin looking mean. With a bit of luck, that'll be enough.
Exactly. No killing.
Is everyone going there?
Everyone except Capon, Brabant, Catherine, and Rosa.
What? Am I just supposed to sit on my ass with the women?
At least you'll get your beauty sleep. That's what you wanted, isn't it?
You said Pozzo has a band of soldiers with him. Wouldn't it be better if we all went?
And leave this place unguarded? That's too risky. Someone has to keep watch in case any uninvited guests come snooping around.
That stands to reason. We cannot leave Sebeldam alone.
Oh. Alright then.
Alright.
I mean,
Let's get to
Hans,
work.
you wouldn't have gone through the
Report to me
tunnels
tomorrow
anyway.
morning, is that clear?
Get ready to go to Lorette's. Okay. Actually, hang on. Do I have anything that needs repairing after the last few scuffles that we did? Okay, should be good. Energy. Oh, nourishment's kind of low. Let's fix that. Let's see. What do we got? Cheese.
Can we go to Lorette's now?
I reckon it's too late now, eh? We have to leave before the crack of dawn tomorrow. While it's still dark, understand?
Okay. Let's see. Hey, Micah Chat, I got my second chalk egg sack yesterday. Oh, wow, that's a lot of money. After not playing Yours 2 for like a month, now I'm swimming in bag slots. Nice. Have you ever played Baldur's Gate 3, Mug? Mm-hmm. The day it came out, I did a playthrough, and afterward, I immediately did another playthrough, Evil. So I've got 2 playlists on the Mukluk Plays YouTube channel for me playing Baldur's Gate. One where I did a good playthrough, and one is an evil one. Both on the highest difficulty at the time.
Cibo da queste parti fa un po' cagare. Ma che diavolo? Come cazzo vi permettete? Eh?
Sit the fuck down.
Yo, I like this version of him.
Nos non